Ja, det var ju helt fantastiskt att få se en av mina favoritfilmer från den här eran. Tänk att filmen är 105 år gammal, från 1920 och handmålade dekorer. Det är fantastiskt. Jag vill höra lite om er. How actually did you work? How did you tell me a little bit how it was to work with this film?
Should I answer? Okay, yeah, sure. We started off watching the movie, and then we came together and put and talked through the acts. And as you see us looking down at the note stand, it's because we have some notes that we worked up about what should happen at which part and the mood and everything.
But not musical notes. Yeah, we put together some words actually. We didn't have any prepared music on the stage, but we put together some adjectives and ideas together about what should happen musically. And the idea was to guide us verbally almost. So we have a shared common idea of what happens in the film and what happens on screen so that we can evoke that emotion and idea musically, but still have the freedom to choose what we do in a live setting and not have everything, every single note planned, but to leave improvisation and interpretation. And actually, there were several points where we didn't follow what we had written because we decided that what we had come up with on the spot was either better or more suited to the audience or more suited to the environment of the room or how we were feeling. So it was as much prepared as it was prepared to be improvised. Yeah. Thank you.
How long did you work with this actually? How many hours? Was it very difficult? And yeah, tell me a little bit about the process.
Yeah, I think we had 3 rehearsals, was it maybe? Yeah. So in the first rehearsal, we came up with our concepts for the first half. In the second rehearsal, we came up with the second half. And in the last rehearsal, we put everything together, basically. But in between, of course, we discussed and we, would wake up in the morning and we'd have dreamed an idea or something and, and we'd think something up and we'd discuss it. And actually, even before performing tonight, we discussed about changes that we wanted to make and things that had sat with us. Actually, this film was introduced to me last year when I was still in. Well, I'm from the States, as you may have guessed, but in high school, so gymnasium, I was taking a film literature course, and my professor introduced me to this film as a part of an introduction to these impressionistic and expressionistic films from the 20s. And this film particularly struck me in the freedom of how it can be interpreted. I mean, through rehearsal, I've probably watched this film 6 times, and I get a completely different interpretation of it each and every time. And we are always debating what it really means and what the end actually means. And I think through our playing, we try to evoke that there is more than one possibility, as is true in life. And I think this film is exactly an argument that several truths can be had. Maybe it's by an insane person that you shouldn't trust their word, but it is still there and it is still real to someone. And through disagreement and dialogue, we reach this almost multiverse of possibilities and emotions. And that is what is evoked through each watch through of this film and each thought that is put into the various scenes. Yeah.
Do we have any questions from the public? For the musicians? No? Do you want to add something? Drummers? No? Do you have some sequence that you prefer in the film that you really like? What you like the most in the film?
He has a favorite sequence.
I do. Yeah, I need to have one now. So, no, but it's hard to pick one specific scene that but I really get like the first time we watched the movie when like the last scene, the plot twist of the whole thing, when they're walking around in the asylum and there is Cesare alive and standing awake, and that was a real like effective. I don't know, I can't find the right word for it, but that struck me really, that scene. And but also just the scenery, it's very inspiring. Like to, it felt like we pretty quickly were in agreement, or like our ideas just started flowing as soon as we saw the movie, and we had to pause all the time because we were like so inspired by the scenery of the whole thing. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And they are all from Skurups Jazzlinje. If you want to listen to more, you have to go there. Do you have some project next? Yeah, yeah. You want to say something about your next project? It's not public. Okay. But I hope you will come back, because we love to have silent films here in our festival.
We do have something called Uppspel at Skurup, and it's always live streamed. So if you go into Skurups folkhögskola, I guess, on YouTube, next week there will be several Uppspel that you can watch on the live streams, and that will be put up there.
And they'll stay there afterwards.
Exactly, that will stay there.
Great, great. Thank you and good luck.